Hi, my name is Nathaniel Joffe from Mountain View, California, and I attend Los Altos High School. Whoa, past version of me, slow down. Hi, my name's Nathaniel Joffe, I'm from Mountain View, California, and I'm a junior at Los Altos High School. Since I applied to the Upwind Scholarship the first time last year, a lot's changed. I turned 17, I chartered an aerospace club at my school, I even got my own taste of flight in a small aircraft. Let's get into it. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's this. When I develop an interest in something, I go deep. That's how I got into aviation. When I was really young, I was super fascinated by maps, travel, geography. I would spend hours poring over atlases, memorizing the locations of all the countries and capital cities. Later on, I took up an interest in bird watching, and I made it my goal to identify 100 birds in a year, which I did do. Birds, travel, geography, airplanes, it all just kind of naturally combined from there. My parents like to joke that I evolved from birds to airplanes, and that's honestly not far from the truth. By the time I was in 4th grade, I knew that I wanted to be an airline pilot because I seriously thought that they were some of the coolest people in the world. Going to work at 35,000 feet every day, seeing the world from above, it all sounded like heaven to 9-year-old me. Flying lessons haven't been in the cards for me yet, but I have done whatever I could to get closer to the world of aviation. I amassed a small library of aviation-related books. I went out plane spotting at big and small airports as often as my parents would let me. One time, I even got my way into the air traffic control tower in Oakland through a friend of a friend. So this is what I like to call my airline collection. Over the past 5 or 6 years, I've been collecting basically any airline freebies I can get my hands on, and at this point, my friends and neighbors know me as the guy to donate all their old swag to as well. So over the years, I've filled not just 1, but 2 drawers with memorabilia. If you want to see just how far I'm willing to go to achieve my goals, take a look at my athletic records and how I developed from being one of the most unathletic people at school for years. I am a reporter for my school newspaper, so I went out into the field and got the scoop from someone who knows me best.
Well, I've definitely seen you succeed in very tough situations, so the big memory I have of you was at the league finals when you had to hit a certain time to qualify through to the section meet in cross country, and we knew that it was going to be tight and you had to give everything you got up the last hill, and I was screaming at you that you were really close, and I just saw you dig in and you crossed the line and qualified. That was just showing your true grit and determination.
So one of my major involvements is my school's aerospace club, which I've been a part of for more than 3 years. Under my leadership, it's grown from 3 to around 10 regular members, and I think the key to that success has really been creating an experimental hands-on environment. We just kind of explore aspects of aviation that interest us. We've done everything from learning air traffic control lingo, paper airplane contests. Right now we're actually engaged in a longer-term project. We're actually building a drone and soldering it. I find that my passions are more exciting when I can share them with others, and I can only describe my love for aviation as infectious. Take a listen. So how would you say you've been impacted by Nathaniel's interest of aviation?
Well, to be honest, I was not interested really in aviation before Nathaniel introduced me to it. Nathaniel really showed me that there's so much joy and passion that can be found in just the transportation, getting to the place, not just the actual location.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Although my goal is to be an airline pilot someday, I'm definitely not all about the big jets. I was first introduced to general aviation, as well as the Upwind Foundation, back in 2016 at an airport day event. Since then, I've done all sorts of reading and research into what it takes to get a PPL and learn the basics of piloting. My first time on the San Carlos Airport runway was last August. Admittedly, it was on foot as I was volunteering at a runway run event, but 3 months later, on the recommendation of a fellow Hiller volunteer, I took my very first discovery flight out of San Carlos Airport. Let me just say, it was majestic. Soaring over the Santa Cruz Mountains and the Crystal Springs Reservoir, I realized that I couldn't see myself doing anything else as a future career. With Upwind, I can realize my dreams far sooner and bring my passion into the community as soon as possible. So, here's a request for all you out there. Upwind Foundation, Nathaniel Joffe requesting direct clearance to San Carlos. Hope to see you this summer.